You know what it is already. We're live. Make sure you tune in for the main announcement. Who's that guy?
Today, I figured, you know what? I was hanging out with this guy. We did an event together. I was like, you know what? You might as well come in and co-host, be special co-host today.
Yeah.
I got the one and only Mr. Ibou, aka Mr. Activated.
Yes.
From the Activated podcast. What's good, bro?
What's going on, man? This feels good to be back. And oddly enough, I'm back here every year in November for the third year in a row.
Are you serious?
And my role has increasingly improved since then. But thanks again, man. G98.7 always. I love listening to the show. So now, today I'm here. You guys can't get rid of me.
Some of the music of OZB. It's actually Remy Ray on the track, featuring OZB. The track is called Excusez-moi. It is 12:18 in the PM. Good afternoon, Toronto. How you doing? If you're just joining us, this is the African Groove Show each and every Sunday, 12 to 2, playing the best in African music. Special guest host, the one and only Mr. Activated. Ibou, do you go by Ibou? Do you go by Mr. Activated? It's so confusing.
Well, I mean,
Stick to one name.
Ibou is the name everybody calls me. Like, that's what I'm known as, even though it's not my government name. But Ibou is what everybody call me. So when I started the Activated podcast, and people just started calling me, yo, Mr. Activated, Mr. Activated. And at the time, I didn't really have, I felt like a stage name or whatever it was. You know what, I might have to use this.
It's like, I'm going to have to go with this one.
I'm going to have to go with that. And it's fairly simple, Mr._Activated, of course, on Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff. And it makes it easier when you hit Activated, whether you search my podcast, Activated Podcast, or Activated, everything comes up at the same time.
Nice, that's what's up. Special guest host, Mr. Activated is in the building. And he has a big announcement that he's going to make later on.
Big.
Hint, he just changed his name recently on social media to Kwame. So I don't even know if he knows what that means, but because I'm from Ghana, so I know what it means. My name is Kweku, and do you know why?
No, you're born on a Thursday.
No, a Wednesday. Kweku is Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
Kwame, what's Kwame? What is Kwame?
I have no idea.
You have no idea, right?
I was going to go with Kofi first, but then that was my barber's name. I was like, man, I don't know if I could just...
Those are some of the Ghana Kwame names, right? So Kofi, Kwame. Yeah, so that's why you're going with that one. So we'll find out why you're calling yourself Kwame later on in the show. And also, I think we have a special guest who's supposed to call in all the way from Ghana as well to find out what's really good. So we'll see how that goes during the show.
Yes.
Yo, we got so much new music that came out. A lot of brand new albums just dropped.
Yes.
Including Davido dropping his first album.
Is that his first album?
Can you believe it? That's his first album.
Wow. I was even having a debate with somebody.
That it's not his first album, right?
No, that who's a better artist?
Between who and who?
Burna and Davido.
I love that. That's a kind of different comparison because Burna Boy is more kind of traditional and captures both the youth and the older.
Really?
Whereas Davido, mostly the youths and mostly hyper songs. Whereas I think Burna Boy is more like conscious kind of music. Like Fali.
Right.
Compare him to not Fali Pupa, but Femi.
Yes.
Is that Femi? Or Fela Kuti.
Okay.
You can compare Burna Boy to that, but you can't compare Davido to that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and to be honest with you, the conversation, and I understand that now, what you're saying, slower tempo, faster tempo. But we're just thinking about, like, who has a bigger impact? As just a bigger artist overall, because some people feel like, I mean, Burna Boy for sure had a great year.
Well, he had a great year.
But who's been making us dance this whole time in the club?
True that. It's Davido. Dropped his new album. We'll talk about that. And we'll talk about the other albums that are out as well, including my boy KP Illest and from Cameroon as well.
Okay.
Stanley Eno has a new album, so we'll talk about that as well. Keep it locked. More music on the way. It's MC Bonde on G. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here. My man Ibou, Mr. Activated, is not only co-hosting a special guest today, but he is also dropping some big news. Drum roll, please. What's going on?
What's going on is that a lot of people are familiar with AFROFEST.
Yes.
Right? Every summer, the greatest African Festival in North America.
The biggest.
Now, this year, big announcement is that they've decided to take the show on the road, and the first country where it's being featuring in is in Ghana.
Ghana.
So there's AFROFEST Africa going on in Ghana, and officially I will be hosting that show in Ghana.
Wow!
Listen, I couldn't sleep when I first got the call.
Yeah.
And shout out to Music Africa for putting an incredible platform for artists and MCs the like of us for a place to shine. And I get the call first thing. Shout out to my man Peter, who's supposed to be calling in, by the way. Peter,
he's supposed to call in. He's in Ghana. He called me earlier, but now I don't know what's going on. He's having too much fun in Ghana.
I know he is. I keep telling him that. Yo, save some of that fun for some of us. So what it is first thing he goes is, how's your passports?
You know what? You have to ask that.
You know what I mean? Well, I was like, I mean, I'm good. I just came back from Nice a couple weeks ago. He's like, all right, so pack your bags. You're coming to Ghana. I almost nearly dropped on the floor. And I was like, are you sure? So I'm like, I'm a little skeptical. Like, okay, when you guys send me my tickets, because you know how Africans, right?
Yes. You're like,
when I get my ticket with my name on it, then I'll start to make notes. And obviously they fell through. And I'll be leaving Toronto on the 10th. Okay. And I'll be in Ghana for the show, which happened on the 14th. Headlining, I mean, the greatest talent that we have right now in the city. Shout out to Tome, Slim Flex, Kibra, and my man Tashawn Knight.
Wow. They're
the 4 artists headlining that tour in Ghana, first time ever, and this happened. If you happen to be in Ghana December 14th, pull up at Canada International Trade Fair Center. And if you slide in my DM, I might be able to work out something for you.
Can I get some tickets? Some tickets!
Yeah, but I mean, it's a real good look. It's amazing. Not only to take Afrofest on the road, and my shot to, be there as a host in the show. And shout out to you. You're Mr. Afrofest, but I kind of stole.
No, that one, I'm not going to say you stole that one. If I want to keep it 100, I'm just going to say I bowed out. I got the call, but I have an event in Zimbabwe on December 14th.
Okay.
I leave for South Africa tomorrow, and I go to Namibia. I got 2 events in Namibia. And then I have 2 events in Zimbabwe on the 14th and the 15th of December. So I can't make it to Ghana. But I wish you all the best. And congratulations to Music Africa. Big news. We'll keep talking about it. Keep it locked. It's G.